Hello, folks. Lewis on film. I am Lewis, and there's a new a new animated film on Netflix, which is called The Mitchells versus the Machines. And I knew it was coming out, and I thought, oh yeah, I'll check that out when it comes. I was not expecting it to be. I was pleasantly surprised. Let's just say that. So let's have a look. So the story here of the Mitchells vs the Machines is that Katie Mitchell, who is the teenage daughter of this family of four and the dog, she's about to leave for college, and she absolutely can't wait because she believes that her family just don't get her, or at least her parents don't get her. Like, she hasn't really got many friends who get her. Her best friend is her brother, and but she wants to go off to college and to film school in LA essentially. But her dad, he wants her to have a backup plan in case film school doesn't work out, and he just doesn't understand it. He's very hands-on. He's very a man of nature and just likes to use his hands and doesn't like computers. Can't even turn one on. Obviously, he's Rick, voiced by Danny McBride. But that's the point. They just don't understand each other. Rick and Katie. They just don't understand each other. It's not that they don't love each other and don't respect each other. It's just that they don't get each other. And I was immediately kind of behind this. Because my dad is very much the same. He couldn't turn a computer on to save his life. He does not get my liking and understand that side of things. He doesn't understand that about me. He understands it more now. But when I was a teenager and I was saying I want to go into this field, he was saying, "Oh, you need a backup. You can do that, but you need a backup. You need to do something else." And my mum's very much the same. Now I'm in my 30s and I'm just about starting to sort of find my feet in living in that industry. So I understand my dad's kind of protection at the moment. Like, he didn't want to see me fail in that regard. But anyway. But straight away, it connected with me straight away, is what I was trying to say. But anyway, so Katie, on the day she's supposed to go off to college, her dad cashes in her plane ticket and says that we're going on a family road trip in an effort to reconnect before she leaves the nest for good, essentially, is the plot. Whilst all that's happening, a tech wizard is launching a new product, which is a robot servant. And the AI he invented before the robots, which is called PAL, he's disposed of it. And PAL has hacked into these robots and is using them to enslave mankind. The Mitchells have to find a way to stop it. Let the road trip commence. So, about sort of 20 minutes in, I was laughing, I was enjoying it. My partner even more so. She was absolutely loving it. She was loving the pop cult references of YouTube and the viral videos. I was loving the dad jokes. So there's plenty in this for different people. But after about 20 minutes, I turned to my partner and I said, I'm getting major Lord and Miller vibes from this. They're the guys who made the Lego movie, of course. And sure enough, right at the end credits, it's produced by Lord and Miller. So, if I'd have known that going in, I possibly might have had different expectations for what was to come. But it is a madcap, crazy, fast-paced. I'm not even sure what the word is, but like the jokes, they say one thing, and the joke is happening in the background of what's being said, kind of thing. It's very vibrant, very fun, very colourful, and yeah, it's very now, I guess. The technology, and from the perspective of a filmmaker who's famous, who's popular on YouTube, that's very now, I think. There's one moment in particular towards the end, in actual fact, that had me in tears because I was giggling so much. I just could not stop laughing. because of this one bit involving the mum, which I thought was just so brilliant. And yeah, it's a funny and enjoyable film. It's got a great family message. Kids are going to love it. I think adults will find it really amusing too when they watch it with the kids. If they do want to watch it with the kids, yeah, it's really good. It's really fun. So the bad. I guess the best way to say this is too much of a good thing makes you sick, and to an extent that kind of sums this up. It's ridiculous. But, it's animated. You can go any direction you want to with animation. That's kind of the point, isn't it? I mean, obviously, you look at the Studio Ghibli films, and they're very kind of soft and solemn films. With this, you've got complete anarchy going all over the place, and it just would never kind of reflect reality in any way, shape, or form. But it's made for entertainment. It's made for family entertainment, and it ticks those boxes. I just think... I think some of the jokes fall a bit flat in the regard that they come at you too quickly, which is a shame. But I guess maybe if you watched it a second time and you knew it was coming, maybe you'd appreciate it more. That's okay. That's a fair assessment. But as a first kind of watch, I was kind of like, ugh, no. And then just certain things happen tonally that are completely stretched away from each other. I didn't feel that when the emotional bits are happening, I didn't feel them in any way, shape, or form. I just kind of said, yeah, okay, fine, and then it's broken up with a joke, and you're just laughing again, which is kind of, I guess, a victim of its own success is the best way to say it. It's too funny when it's trying to be nice and serious and tender, and when it is being funny, it's very funny. So I'm not saying I can't argue with that too much. I just think that there's an absolutely beautiful message in here, and it's glanced over because they break it up with a joke too frequently. No qualms here. I enjoyed it. I really did. I think you will enjoy it. I think a lot of people will like it, and there's lots to like about it. It's really fun. It's on Netflix. Go check it out. It's a great family film. I guess I would say that maybe the very young children, maybe 6 down, won't appreciate it. Possibly a bit too tense in places and jokes that they just won't understand. But it's fun. It really is. It's vibrant. It's fun. And it's going to be one of those... I think, as an early call, could very well be up for next year's Best Animated Oscar. So keep an eye on that. Thank you very much, folks. Hope you enjoyed. Again, lots of films to review. So if you think there's one I should check out, please do let me know. Do subscribe, and I shall see you again next time.